In this video, I'm going to talk you through how to add basic elements to your Canva projects with just a couple simple keystrokes. It's actually a little known tip that is super handy and that I actually use a lot in my projects. So today we're going to be working on an Instagram post, and you can see that I've already got one started here, but we're going to be adding some elements to it to jazz it up a little bit. So you'll notice that I've got this picture in the background here and this text in the foreground, and it's kind of hard to read this text, right? Because it blends in a little bit with the photo behind it. So what I would like to do is add maybe a color overlay to this photo to just make the text pop a little bit more, right? So to do that, I'm going to add a shape. I'm just going to add a square, but instead of going over here to the elements panel, I am just going to use this super easy function to add a square to your Canva project. Just hit R on your keyboard and it automatically adds one. Okay, so from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to expand the shape a little bit. Whenever I am adding something to a Canva project that's going to go edge to edge, I always kind of extend it beyond the edge a little bit just to make sure there's no like white space left over. And I'm going to change the color of this. Okay, so now I want this to, I want the photo behind this shape to show through, right? So I want to make this a little bit transparent. So to do that, I'm going to go up here to the transparency tab. And I'm going to give it a transparency of 85. And you can see that now you can see the image behind that shape. But you can also read the text on top, which is exactly what we wanted. But I kind of want to make this a little less transparent, so we're going to go with 88. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do is I want to add some extra text here. All you have to do is hit the T button on your keyboard, and that automatically adds a text box, right, with text already in it. And then I can go about formatting that any way I choose. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to add some spacing between the letters, and we're going to make it all caps. Okay. And then I'm going to drag that below this. And then you can just update your text the way you normally would, right? Okay. So I'm really liking how this is looking, but I'd also love to add some lines to this that kind of make sure to draw the viewer's eyes to this, to the center of this post. To add a line, instead of going over here to your Elements tab, all you have to do is, as you probably guessed, hit L on your keyboard and it adds a line. Okay, and from there you can edit the line as you wish. So we're going to go ahead and rotate this to 90 degrees. I'm going to shorten it a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to move it over here to the center. Okay, and to make sure it's perfectly centered, I'll just go here and hit center. Okay, and then I'm going to copy that and paste it and shift it down here too. Okay, and position that center. All right, and then maybe these lines are a little dark for my liking, so we'll go here to the weight of the line and update that. And now we've got a post that's looking pretty good, right? You know, it doesn't save a ton of time using those keyboard shortcuts, but it saves a little bit. And when you're in Canva a lot and working on a lot of projects, or when you get into a design groove, sometimes any shortcut can be helpful, right? So I know from personal experience that I use this shortcut all the time now, and it's just really handy to have that. So yeah, that's how you add basic elements to Canva with just a few keystrokes. Just to recap, to add a square or a rectangle, you hit R. To add a line, you hit L. You can also add a circle, which is one that we didn't go over, and to do that you just hit C. And then to add text, all you have to do is hit T, okay? So I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.